Good morning. Okay, so we have our Mixeroo class. I have my fun little list that I've been using for the past few weeks. And one of the things that I've liked to do is switch around the order of these, random sort of functional exercises that I put together for the medium intensity interval class. And I'm still going to use my Tabata timer. And PS, just so you know, if you're like, gosh, this is so great, where'd she find that? It's just there's Tabata apps that you can download for free. Some of them will give you ads, but it really hasn't been a problem for me. And you can adjust. I have shifted mine to 15-second rest, 25-second work. Normally it's 10 seconds rest, 20-second work. I just shifted it a little bit. And we're going to be working for about 40 minutes. And we're going to go through this list again. And each week I kind of start and work through a different order, which is kind of fun. And last week we started with the plank series. The weeks before we were starting with squats and stuff. And I think this week we are going to start with our core work and go in a different order. This is just like one really easy way to switch something up. 1 and 3. Okay, I'm just gonna switch these two. Okay, so first we have our core work, which is you can get down on the floor. We're gonna get on our backs. Number 2 is our squat series. Number 3 is our plank series. Number 4, we've got sort of arms. And 5 is our cardio. And then the last one is our balance. Wait a minute, 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suddenly I'm confused. 6. There's 6 things. 5 options of use. So cardio is number 5 and balance is number 6. Okay. So there's 5 variations. Okay, stop talking. Let's get to work. I have weights here, which are always optional. I have my 2s, my 5s, and my 8s. I'm not exactly sure which ones I'm going to use today, but my back was a little bit tight. I just rolled it out. If you want to pause this video, if you're streaming it, if you're feeling a little tight, if you want to grab your foam roller for just a couple of minutes and just roll yourself out, maybe that'll wake up the parts a little bit. That tends to help me in the morning. Okay, let's get to work. I have my water here ready to go. Stacy, you have everything you need. Let's make some magic. Press play to start. I can't remember if this is the girl or the boy. Let's see who it is. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna do our core work first. I'm just gonna rest my phone on a block and my list as well. Okay. Great. All right, let's get to work. Let me push this out of the way. A little bit of an adjustment. That's great. Okay, we've got 15 seconds.
Starting your top and on workout.
It's the girl. It's the girl. Did we give her a name? Maybe her name is Donna. Her name is Donna. Donna. Okay, core. Arms up.
Exercise.
Legs up. Let's do a little dying bug. One arm, opposite leg. Halfway. Halfway gone.
Rest.
Come on down. Take a nice deep breath. Bring your hands under your sacrum and then bring the legs up into sort of a tabletop position. Legs will come up a bit higher. I've got a diamond shape.
Exercise.
Lower the legs. Exhale, come up. Keeping your knees bent is nice. If you're feeling flexible and the legs are feeling nice, you can keep your legs straight here.
Rest.
Come on down. Release your hands. Take a nice deep breath. In a moment, you're bringing the arms back up again and the legs back up. Arms up, legs into tabletop.
Exercise.
Both legs, reach away and come in. Reach away. And breathe. Make sure those nice deep breaths help the flow of the movement.
Rest.
All the way down, flip over, come onto your hands and knees. Onto your hands and knees, hands under the shoulders, toes forward. Draw the belly in.
Exercise.
Knees up. One knee, opposite knee. One knee, opposite knee. One knee, opposite knee. Super deep breaths.
Rest.
Woo! Have a seat on your tushy. Bring your hands behind your thighs. Last little core bit here. Sit up nice and tall.
Exercise.
Squeeze the thighs. Roll back and come up tall. Roll back and come up tall. Maybe arms forward is okay too. Inhale back. Inhale back.
Rest.
Thank you, Donna. Okay, come onto your hands and knees again. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Curl your toes forward. Going back to that knee lift. Lift the head.
Exercise.
Come on up. Slowly lower down and come back up again. Slowly lower down, come on up. Slowly lower down. Keep the breath moving.
Rest.
All the way down. Take a nice deep breath. You can lean back. Swirl. Coming back to that position again. Hands on your shoulders.
Exercise.
Lift the knees. Forward, back, center, down. And forward, back, center, down. Forward, back, center, down. Last one. Forward, back, center,
Rest.
down. Give the wrists a twirl. Take a breath. Coming to a regular plank, feel free to modify however you need to.
Exercise. Rest.
Woo. Twirl your wrists. We're going to move to a little side plank. I've been doing that modified version recently with the knee sliding away.
Exercise.
And I'm going to do that this time too. Try to plug both your shoulders in, pull your chin back a little bit. Breathe.
Rest.
Whew, okay, side two. Get yourself ready. The further away you slide your knee, the more challenging it becomes for your midsection.
Exercise. Rest.
Woo. Okay, number 3, number 2 are squat. I switched, that's okay. Squats, come up to stand. That was good. We'll do our squats next. Nice and easy.
Exercise.
Sit back. And some of you have let me know that keeping a ball or a block or a pillow in between your thighs helps knee discomfort. I suggested that in some of the last Mixeroos. So feel free to continue to use that if you want to.
Rest.
Okay. So we're coming into our Sumo Squat. Nice deep breath.
Exercise.
And I always have to kind of remind myself to push myself up through my feet as evenly as I can.
Rest.
And then bring the arms down. Take a nice deep breath. You can almost do a little stretch in between. Feels nice. More sumo.
Exercise.
Knees wide, one heel, opposite heel. Shoulders staying relaxed. You can really do what you want with your arms. If you're ready to take it up a notch, you could be holding weights as much as you want. You can grab weights and add that in whenever really you feel like you want to.
Rest.
All the way up. Let's walk just halfway in and stand tall. Take a breath. We're going back out there. Sumo.
Exercise.
Sumo, both heels are lifted. Little pulse. Up and down. Knees are wide.
Rest.
Come in. Ooh. Okay, we have a cute little curtsy coming up. Take a nice deep breath.
Exercise.
And you're just bringing one leg behind the other. Next is arms, by the way.
Rest.
Okay, come on back. I'm grabbing my fives. Coming into a little bit of a soft knee position.
Exercise.
Rowing. Elbows up. Sit back into a bit of an imaginary chair. You can play around with pace here. You can play around with resistance. Picking up a heavier weight than I am, if you'd like.
Rest.
And then come all the way up. Take a nice deep breath. Similar exercise, except the elbows are going to be wide. So a wide elbow row, like this. Okay.
Exercise.
Imagine you're really pulling something back.
Rest.
All the way down, row, wide, row. We're doing our triceps. I'm bringing my weights together on the flat end. I'm coming behind here. Elbows.
Exercise.
Elbows are not wider than the shoulders. Relax your jaw.
Rest.
All the way down, standing nice and tall. Lateral arm raise. Arms are gonna go straight out to the side.
Exercise.
Drawing those abdominals in, pulling the chin back so your spine is nice and straight. Pushing down with the feet.
Rest.
Okay, and last but not least, we'll do a bicep and a press up extension towards the ceiling. Bicep curl up to an extension.
Exercise.
Then reach. And every exercise that we've done here in this little arm series is a great little core exercise, especially if you're taking those nice deep breaths and thinking about maintaining stability and alignment.
Rest.
All the way down. Okay, I'm putting my weights down. Next, we have some cardio, okay? Little intervals of picking up your heart rate. We're just gonna go for a little jog, all right?
Exercise.
We'll just pretend like we met out in front of your front door. And you were like, oh, hey, Stacy, let's go for a morning jog. And I'm like, okay, let's make it quick. Let's make it quick. How about 25 seconds? And you're like, okay. Sounds good.
Rest.
And then rest, okay? We're gonna do our jog again, but we're just gonna pick up the pace and pick up the knees just a little bit higher.
Exercise. Rest.
All right, let's go for a little jump rope. If you can find yours. Mine's right here. I never lose it. Okay.
Exercise. Rest.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna shoot the ball. Shoot the ball of our dreams. Is yours a volleyball? Is it a basketball?
Exercise.
What kind of ball is it?
Rest.
Okay. Let's use some zombie kicks for our last one. Take a breath.
Exercise.
Okay, so interval training theoretically has to do with little bursts of heart activity. Bring your heart rate up and then slow it down. Bring your heart rate up and then slow it down. Just in case you weren't sure what it is that we're doing.
Rest.
Okay? That was 5 things. We're gonna do our balance work now. We do our squats, our arms, our plank, our core, our cardio. Okay, balance, ready? Arms by your sides.
Exercise.
Bring one leg back. Keep your arms glued. Lean forward. Soften your standing knee. Arms wide is fine too, like an airplane, if that's a better fit for you.
Rest.
Oh my gosh, Donna, you're working me today. Let's do the other leg. Other leg. Arms close. Stand tall. Soften your knee.
Exercise.
2. Ooh. Wobbly on this side.
Rest.
Okay. We do both sides. Star. Bring the right leg out. Bring the arms out wide. Shoulders down. And then we're going to tip our star.
Exercise.
And stay lifted if you can. Even just keeping one toe down is a balance exercise, okay? So for today, if you can't keep your leg up, if that's not working, change it. Just change it. Reach wide, breathe.
Rest.
Okay, side 2. Opposite leg out. Arms are wide. Take a breath.
Exercise.
Breathe. Straighten myself out a little bit. Oh geez.
Rest.
Come down. Last but not least, balance exercise. Heels up with the arms going up at the same time. I'll show you.
Exercise.
Slowly lift your heels as your arms come up and reach. And then slowly come back down with the arms and the legs, heels at the same time. Let's do it again. Slowly come down.
Rest.
And pause. Okay, I'm just gonna pause this to take a quick drink of
Workout paused.
workout paused. Did you hear how serious she sounds? I'm grabbing a quick drink of water. I'm gonna switch out my weights, going from 5s to 8s. And I'm gonna see how that goes. And I may even add the weights in some other parts. We'll see. We've got the core work, the plank work, the squat work, the arms, the cardio, and the balance, okay? So let's get in place. We started on our back. I'm actually gonna start, I'm gonna add in my 2 5-pound weights to my core work. That sounds like a nice addition, okay? So get excited. Let's do it again. I'm gonna lie down and grab my weights.
Resuming your Tabata workout.
Tabata. I think it's called Tabata. She doesn't know. Arms up. Legs up.
Exercise.
Yeah, this changes it a lot. For me, at least.
Rest.
All the way down. Take a nice deep breath. This one is a hip hinge. Legs are going to come up. I'm going to bring my arms up too and just squeeze the weights together.
Exercise.
Lower, lift.
Rest.
All the way down. Take a nice deep breath. Legs are going to come back up in a minute, so hold the arms. Arms up.
Exercise.
Stretch away and come back. You can tap your knees to your arms if you'd like.
Rest.
Ooh. Okay, we're flipping over. Flipping over. 1, 2, 3. That was 3, right? Come to your hands and knees. We're going to do our knee taps.
Exercise.
Alternating knees. Tap. Ooh, I'm slipping away.
Rest.
Whew. Okay, come on to your tush. Last but not least, for the ab work, core work. We started out with our hands behind our thighs last time. Go back there if you need to.
Exercise. Rest.
Okay, plank. Come on to your hands and knees again. This is the knee lift and lower. Hands underneath your shoulders.
Exercise.
Keep going. If your wrists are angry, you can hold on to your larger weights. For some people, this is a really nice way to do it. It decreases the bend in the wrist itself. I think it's harder for my hand, to be honest with you, but for some people it really makes a big difference. You can add that in if you'd like. Okay, this next one is similar to that one. I'm not going to use those weights.
Exercise.
Forward, back, center, down. Forward, back, center, down. Forward, back, center, down. Last one. Forward, back.
Rest.
Ooh, little wrist twirl. Plank.
Exercise. Rest.
Side plank. We got this, you guys. It's really happening. Side plank.
Exercise.
reach out through the crown of the head and the foot, and the top arm, push the floor away. I like to pull my chin in a little bit.
Rest.
Side 2.
Exercise.
Exercise.
Rest.
Okay, we did our core, we did our arms, we did our plank. Let's get up and do our squats. I'm grabbing my weights. We can do this. 8s.
Exercise.
Nice, easy squats. Peek at your knees, make sure they're as wide as your hips. And as wide as your ankles too.
Rest.
Pause. Sumo. Weights together. Pull them in. Walk out.
Exercise. Rest.
All the way down. Take a breath. Okay, so the next one, heels are lifting one at a time. I'm coming back, right into the chest.
Exercise.
Sumo and hold. One heel. Other heel. There's a little bit of sand in my right shoe. And I didn't need to tell you that, but I just wanted to tell you. It's there. It's in there. I can feel it.
Rest.
And I've been trying to figure out where it came from. And at the moment, I just don't know. We don't live by a beach. Come on back.
Exercise.
Sumo hold. Both heels lift. We pulse.
Rest.
Woo. Come on back in. I couldn't really toe heel that time. It felt like a lot. Curtsying. I'm gonna bring my weights together.
Exercise. Rest.
And then I'm putting these weights down, okay? After squats, that was 3, we have arms. Oh my gosh, am I gonna use the 8s? I think I am. Let's see how it goes. Rowing first. Soften your knees.
Exercise. Rest.
Okay, head side to side. The next variation is a wide elbow row.
Exercise.
Make sure your back is nice and straight here. This is a lot of pressure onto the back. We're really working our spine extensors here. Make sure your tailbone is not tucked under you. It was hard.
Rest.
Ooh. Wide elbow row. Row. Arms. Triceps. Weights together.
Exercise.
Belly button in. This is a core exercise here as much as it is for the tris.
Rest.
Lateral arm raise. I'm going to take this slow. This is kind of heavy for me for a lateral raise, but I'm going to see how it feels today.
Exercise.
The reasons why I would dial back my weight is it usually has to do with compression in my cervical spine or lumbar spine or whatever else comes up, I guess. But those are the reasons why I decrease my arms. Okay? We have one more. I think we forgot this last time. This is the zip up your coat exercise. My weights are together in front of the pelvis. Sit up tall, stand up tall. Belly is in.
Exercise.
Zip up. Take your time on the way down. Zip up.
Rest.
Arms down. Cardio. Let's go for a jog. How about it? Just a quick one. A little quickie. Okay? We got this.
Exercise.
Hey. I haven't been for a jog outside in a long time. Just in case you were wondering.
Rest.
I still feel the sand in my shoe. It's still there. I still don't know where it came from. This next time we're gonna pick up the pace and bring the knees up a little bit higher.
Exercise. Rest.
Okay. Jump rope. Jump rope.
Exercise. Rest.
Rest. Let's throw the ball. Okay? Ready? Beach ball?
Exercise.
Maybe that's where the sand came from. Maybe this beach ball that I'm using. Just fell off of that.
Rest.
Okay, zombie kicks. You guys are almost there. We're really killing this today. Big breath.
Exercise. Rest.
Balance. Balance work. I'm just gonna grab my twos for this. Arms by your sides.
Exercise.
One leg back. Trying to keep my arms right by my sides. Helps me to soften my standing knee. Oh geez.
Rest.
Okay, side two. Make any changes that you need to make, please. It's not cheating if you're listening to your body.
Exercise. Rest.
That was exciting. Okay, stall. Let's make ourselves a stall. Arms out. Bring one leg out.
Exercise.
Oh geez. I always try and look at the same place on the wall. Relax your shoulders. Energize your arms.
Rest.
And just remember, being wobbly teaches us about recovery. So if you're wobbly today, it's okay. Your body is learning.
Exercise.
Oh, Donna. Energize your limbs. Pull your chin in a little bit.
Rest.
Rest. Okay. We're going to slowly come up. Take a breath. Heels up, arms up.
Exercise.
Slowly heels up. And down. And again. And down. And again. And down. Let's do one more.
Rest.
Rest. All the way down. Move your head side to side. Look down at the floor. Let's make a circle.
Done. Great workout. You spent 41 minutes 21 seconds exercising.
You spent 41 minutes and 20 something seconds exercising. And you know what else she wrote that she didn't tell you, but she told me, but it includes you? You're awesome, which you can't read because it's backwards, right? Great. Sometimes life is like that. Things feel like they're backwards, but they're not. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's come on down. Have a quick sip of your whatever. And let's do a little bit of stretching, okay? That felt good. For me, it's always better when you do it, isn't it? It's so true about so many things. Okay, so I'm going to sit up and foot in towards the thigh. I know some of you have pretty tight hamstrings and your lower backs can feel vulnerable in certain positions. So this stretch right here is going to stretch the inner thigh and the side body and all that. Maybe you want to sit up on a pillow or even on a chair. You can always adjust yourself, okay, if it doesn't feel nice. And I'm going to stretch over towards this leg. And then come up. I'm going to reach up with both hands. And again. Let's do that one more time. Let's rotate towards the floor and bring the hands outside the leg. Relax your head down and just gently move the crown of your head from side to side. And breathe. And then come on up and let's switch to the other side. Hand out somewhere, opposite arm up, big old stretch. Come up and stretch. And then this time as we go down, we'll rotate. Hands by either side of the leg. You can relax your head down. And then just move the crown of your head right and left a bit. To get a little stretch along the sides of the neck and the back. And then come all the way back up. Now we're going to bring the feet together. You can hold on to the feet or the ankles or wherever else that you'd like to hold on to. Sit up nice and tall. And then bend the elbows and then start to lean forward with a fairly flat back. And then when you've gone as far as you can with a flat back, now start to round forward if you'd like to add that on. And then come all the way back up. We're going to come down onto our sides. I'm coming onto my right side first, but of course, as you know, we'll get to both sides. I'm going to rest my head on my arm. If you need to, you can put your head on a pillow. We're going to do a little bit of a quad stretch here. So I'm going to grab this top foot. I'm going to tip my pelvis, my top hip forward and bring the top leg back. So my upper body is kind of leaning towards the floor, but my leg is going back. Try and relax the neck and try and relax your shoulders a little bit. This is a big stretch in the thigh, and I really feel the stretch in the knee as well. So I just want to tell you to be careful there, but this just genuinely feels like a stretch to me. So I think that's a good thing. And then you can carefully bring that leg forward and just relax it down. Bring your bottom arm forward and then your top arm open. And breathe. One more deep breath. And then roll onto your back. The same leg that you just stretched the thigh, you're going to cross that leg over the opposite leg, and then you'll hang on somewhere. For me, I just hold on behind that opposite thigh. If you can get around to your shin, go for it. And then come all the way down, and let's switch to the other side. We'll go back in the other direction. We'll start with the IT stretch on the opposite leg. I'm really grateful that we're doing these stretches right now. For so many years, I did the workout and not the stretch. And I really value both equally at this point. And let's bring that leg down. Let's bring the knees over to the side. The arms out wide. One more exhale here. And then you can just stay on the side that you're on and just roll onto your side and then reach back and grab onto your foot. Tip your upper body forward and your top hip forward as you bring the leg behind you. One more deep breath here. And then I'm going to release that foot. We can roll over to our hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders. I'm going to come up to stand through a down dog. You can join me if you'd like. Take a breath. Try and let your shoulders slide away from your ears. Let your head hang down a little bit. When you're ready, you can walk your hands towards your feet. And you can forward fold. Hands to elbows if you'd like. And then relax those arms and slowly roll up. All right. We did it. We really did it, you guys. Have a great day. May the force be with you.